Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Game number 3 between FX OpTiKzErO and Mouse's Naama. This is the final game in the series. So far, the matchup is 1-1. Both players have taken a victory. And while we're in the beginning stages, let me just go back to mention the New England StarCraft 2 League. I've plugged this in the last 2 videos, and I'm going to be continuing to go ahead and make videos about this. I won't be mentioning it in every single video I do, but I'm just really excited. I had a really good time, like I mentioned earlier, at the tournament yesterday. It's just really enjoyable to be able to get together with other players and talk to the players as a caster. That's something that I definitely enjoy doing. And I did co-casting with Drogoth as well yesterday, so that was fun. Again, expect those videos to come up sometime in the near future. That is the New England StarCraft 2 League. More information about this coming weekend's tournament will be made available in the next couple of days. So yeah, going to be a nice little interesting matchup. Nothing going on in the beginning, so let me tell you how to make a drink. Let's make a drink. All right. Today's drink is going to be the Mudslide Martini. This is going to be vodka, Kahlua, Baileys, and milk, and it's quite a delicious beverage. In fact, if you want to make a regular frozen mudslide, you just take all of those ingredients and add ice cream, toss them into a blender, add some chocolate syrup, and you have one delicious beverage. The Mudslide Martini, for me personally, I prefer on the rocks. I don't like drinking out of a martini glass. Makes me kind of feel a little girly. So Mouse's Naama going to be opening up, of course, with that barracks. Went the 10 depot, 12 barracks, and probably going to be seeing that 13 refinery. A little bit later, they're actually getting a 14 refinery, so a little bit later than you typically see in a standard game. Pretty standard fare over here for OpTiKzErO as well. Going to be opening with that gateway, followed by assimilator. They're going to be seeing another pylon and cybernetics core. Of course, very standard openings from both players. No one deviating. We did see in that very first game between these two that OpTiKzErO went for that proxy gateway rush, and that, of course, is always quite exciting to see, but not doing that. No early aggressive kind of cheesy plays from OpTiKzErO, and actually that alone may have caused him to lose the game, because in that push he didn't end up doing a lot of damage. So there was that second pylon as well as that cybernetics core coming out. And actually, that second pylon, no, he did manage to time that out quite nicely. Obviously, I would expect that from a professional player. Also going to be seeing this assimilator go down, and I just hate the beginning of these effing games, because there's Jack Swat to talk about. And it looks like we are seeing that Marine going to be rallied over in this direction. He is checking for any proxy pylons, and look at this pro moving around. Is he trying to be sneaky and drop a proxy pylon? He was attempting to do that. So with his foresight there, Naama was able to prevent that. Unfortunately, not microing quite enough to be able to take out that probe. The probe did manage to just barely get away, but that was pretty interesting there. He knew that something like that was probably coming, so he did want to check the corner of his base. In fact, moving the second Marine to check to see if any pylons are already down. This is actually a really good map to abuse with proxy pylons as Protoss, so very wise there on Naama's behalf for checking that. Again, a little unfortunate that he didn't manage to kill his probe, but oh well, you can't win them all, right? And we are seeing a chrono boost come down right now for this warp gate research, so probably going to be seeing some early aggression right now. You don't always see this being chrono boosted. A lot more times you maybe see probes going for a gateway, going for an econ heavy build rather. And it looks like we do have these 2 gateways coming in, probably going to be seeing a 4th as well, and wouldn't be too surprised if we saw some early 4-gate aggression. And what's going on, we do have a probe over here, so might be seeing a proxy pylon being placed in this position. A really good spot as well would be somewhere in this direction, but that of course would be spotted if Naama happened to have the Xel'Naga tower, so that's possibly why he's not going for that and instead opting for putting the pylon right up here. And there we go, 4th gateway coming in, so we're going to be seeing a 4-gate push from OpTiKzErO sometime in the near future. This can be quite devastating to deal with as a Terran player. We do have this bunker placement up here, so going to help kind of shoo away any pushes up the front door, and actually going to be checking to see what's going on up there. OpTiKzErO moving up his stalker, looking to see precisely what's happening. I'm pretty positive he didn't see that, no, so he hasn't seen the bunker right now, and it looks like, yeah, he might be working on the back door right now. Now, at the moment, Naama's not aware of this. Some great placement out of the vision there of any units on the high ground, so gonna be warping in right there. And we do have this one Reaper out right now, however, so gonna be moving around trying to get some scouting information. He does see this proxy pylon. He doesn't know about the one though right at the rock, so very dangerous position right now. Warp gate is up, gonna start warping these units very shortly. Here we go, damage going down in these back rocks. Now at the moment, is Naama aware of this yet? I'm not sure that he's paying quite enough attention. I don't think he knows about it. Reaper moving forward, grabbing that Xel'Naga tower. Even in that position, he can't see this going down, so he's not prepared for this at the moment. But yes, he did manage to see it coming out of this bunker, doing what he can to defend against that. We have some tanks out, no siege mode on the way. He's just going to use the tanks on their regular fire, and this is a large army right now for OpTiKzErO. And we do see that we did have a tech up here for Naama, so this is going to be quite difficult for him to deal with. I'm not sure at this point that he's going to have enough to deal with this. Coming down with that second bunker as well, just in case there's a push at the front door. Rock's just about finished. He's going to want to pull it back with this Marine. Doesn't want to just lose it unnecessarily. And the Rocks are just about to go down. Is he going to leave the Marine there? Yes, pulling it back just in time. Maybe losing it, though, with that Stalker fire. Yes, it does. Zealots do go forward. Very, very heavy push right now. Forced to pull down with the SCVs. Naama going to try to get a surround on those units. Moving forward with those tanks as well as those Marines. If he can surround this, he may actually do okay. But nice force fields going down. Cutting back a few of those Marines as well as that tank. And actually losing almost all of his SCVs right there. That was pretty devastating. Very strong, very heavy 4-gate push. We do have 4 more Zealots coming in as well. 1 Banshee on the board, but those 4 Stalkers should be able to deal with it. We don't have Cloak on the board as well. Moving right into that bunker. That's going to help those Marines quite a bit, but just moving away from the bunker and into the resource gathering, the economy line here of Naama. Going to be taking out those SCVs, and Naama is in a dangerous position right now. Very low on resources. Gathering not really going on. A few units coming into the front door there. Going to be taking out that SCV very quickly, and it looks like Naama loses the game. Big smiley face. Calls a good game, well played, losing to just a heavy, strong 4-gate push. And yeah, OpTiKzErO was really committed to that. You see, kept his resources very low, was just continuously streaming in units. Had nice placement here of these proxy pylons. This one in particular, this is a solid spot. You can't see it from the high ground. You can't even see it when you have the Zelnaga tower. So great placement there of this proxy pylon, and then putting one at the front door as well. So nice 3-game series, but between these two players, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As always, if you enjoy the content, subscribe to the channel. Keep an eye out for some more information about that New England StarCraft 2 League. I will be at as many events as possible trying to cast them. Again, I'm really enjoying this, so hopefully I'm going to see you guys there. And as always, guys, keep watching and keep owning.